Crew Mode is back in NBA 2K14, and our community team-up members had the first opportunity to play the first full game of Crew Mode, and it was an exciting moment for them.
Pay attention to the flat screen behind Chris Manning, where you see the same type of locker room presentation like NBA 2K13, but just with a logo in the background. Nothing new, no jerseys, no nothing that simulates Crew. But I'm going to continue the video with the other and following commentators and pay attention to the screen and also listen to what they say too.
It means competition. Crew is bringing back competition.
I feel honored to be the one to tell you guys that Crew Mode is back. They hear us.
Straight up community. If you want to win your game, you want to build a community and a bond with your teammates, this is absolutely the game mode to play.
It's crazy. This gives me something that I never got to experience in NBA 2K11.
If you like competitive gaming, I promise you, you're going to love this game.
It is leaderboard based, so when you out there getting those wins, it's going to reflect on the leaderboard.
Leaderboards, being able to play with your friends, and going up against guys to be,
All right, man, enough with all this. I know you guys probably seen that video already, but I'm finna get straight into it. This your boy Cook25, man. Shout out to the people, man, who are feel-good gamers out there. And this video right here goes out to y'all and even the people I ran with on Crew on NBA 2K11. People who knows about Crew, who played in Crew Mode in NBA 2K10 and NBA 2K11. Shout out to Lazardi. Shout out to So Amazing. And also shout out to all my other guys on the Slaughterhouse crew that we made for NBA 2K11. Now I'm finna get into it, man. Now I know I didn't hear anybody say anything about this, but I think I'm gonna be the first one to say I haven't heard it out there, but here it goes. 2K Sports intentions was not for Crew. Their focus was not for Crew for NBA 2K14. I'm sorry. They want us to give us another year of MyTeam and another year of Blacktop mode with stamina. They was gonna, add some extra features for the MyTeam mode and add some, a season or whatever. I don't know how they was gonna do it. But I'm not a big fan of MyTeam. I mean, a lot of people are starting to become fans of MyTeam mode for NBA 2K. I mean, I guess it's cool, but it's a cop-out. It's a cop-out. Now, I know the reason why it was some downfall for Crew Mode for NBA 2K10 and 2K11. You had people who was modding players, players that was 8-9 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was a lot of cheating, but now that 2K has a new player server that they running with now, I think now they could definitely, take off with Crew and be able to make sure that things go right. But for people or commentators or people like Shake and Bake that you've seen on that video or that trailer, who've never experienced Crew Mode, not Crews, Crew Mode from NBA 2K10 and 2K11, unless 2K get it straight, he's never going to get that opportunity to really get that real feel like you and I know. Shout out to the commentators that flown out there too, man, to get them to push for them to get Crew back in NBA 2K. Because like I said again, their main goal wasn't for NBA Crew or Crews, whatever you want to call it. I mean, if you guys look at that video, I mean, it looked scripted. Like, it looked like they gave them a sheet of paper or whatever. I mean, I'm not going to go in on the guys, because they put that work in. They put that work. But they wanted Blacktop, 3-on-3 Blacktop with stamina and MyTeam mode. Plain and simple. And if you guys don't believe me, take a look at this video right here.
So I did play Crew. It's now called Crews. And for those of you guys that weren't sure, the 3R335 means Crews. And so when I played the mode for the first time, it was 3-on-3 Blacktop with stamina. That was what they were trying to pass off as Crew. The first thing that I thought that came to mind was, that ain't Crew, man. and I wanted nothing to do with it. And long story short, with the help of a few of the guys in the dev department, and obviously some help from Chris Manning and some others that I'm probably not aware of, myself and K Spade locked arms and said, we're not going to support this unless it's crew. 5-on-5 with jerseys and logos, the way it used to be. The 2K10 and 2K11 model that allowed for us to link up with a lot of our friends and play the game.
Now I know you guys clearly just heard from your boy, Shakedown 2012, break down how the dev team for NBA 2K try to bring out another year of Blacktop mode for NBA 2K14. Not crew or crews, but another year of Blacktop. That meant no referees, no calls, no custom jerseys, no custom logos, no full court games, no arenas, and all the other stuff that we miss and enjoy in NBA 2K10 and NBA 2K11 for crew mode. Just another year of 3-on-3 Blacktop. With what? Stamina this time? Because last NBA 2K13 was unlimited stamina. So I guess this time you're going to get tired. But shout out to Shakedown 2012, man. And also K Spade. Shout out to you guys, man, for talking and working with the dev team on trying to get back NBA crew mode or crews. Shout out to y'all, man. We all thank y'all, man. And shout out to the dev team for bringing it back, because you have to mind y'all too. They don't have to do that. So I appreciate them as well too. You know, I'm not gonna shoot them in the leg, man. You know, because they actually did bring it back. So, we need to work on it to where it used to be. Like I said before, I know that we had, you know, our problems with certain things in NBA crew mode for NBA 2K10 and 11, to where people used to mod and glitch their players, and it was ridiculous, and it took a lot of fun out of the game. But now that 2K and worked on their servers for having players, you know, you're able to save your players on their servers. Now I know this could help a whole lot, to where, you know, the glitching and the modding can, you know, stop, to where it could be truly fun. But instead of taking this crew mode or taking out modes or features away, let's improve them. Let's make sure they work, and make sure they're glitch or bug proof and all this other good stuff. Now the video that you see before you now is an image of NBA 2K11 crew mode. And this is something that I know everybody who's familiar, we all miss. Shout out to your boy, J-Rock the Game Boy. When he put this video out, he brought back a lot of memories. And I want to show y'all, for people who don't know, like Shake and Bake, this is crew. Not crews, crew mode. Where the leaderboards really matter. Now, if they kept throwing leaderboards and this, that, and the third, I'm gonna get into this later after I show you this next clip I want to show y'all. But shout out to you, brother. The link to his channel will be down in this description down below, so check him out. But I'm finna get into this video of the crew mode update, or crews update.
We should talk about some of the features that are outside of obviously signature skills, including the very requested return of crew mode.
Yes, crew mode is a big requested feature. Obviously the devs had to put in a lot of work to bring that back, but I think the nice thing about crew mode coming back is that now we have leaderboards, we have the jerseys, we have the 5-on-5 competition.
That's right.
And even if it ends up being on a blacktop court or inside an arena, the devs are making sure that it's very balanced, very, very competitive, and it's not going to be the same blacktop that you may have experienced in NBA 2K13. Everything gameplay across the board has been balanced and tweaked to make sure that it's the most competitive and most compelling simulation basketball game that the NBA 2K series has ever seen.
I'm really glad you brought that up, because the gameplay has really kind of defined crews this year as a much, better experience. Defense is in there. You can stop people at the rim. You bring your best 5 and you bring it. That's really what crews is about this year.
Okay, so we just heard from Ronnie 2K and Chris Manning, aka LD2K, speak about the reappearance of crews for NBA 2K14. Now, there was a few things of this video update that kind of stood out to me, and the first thing I could say that stood out to me the most was when Chris Manning said in the beginning of the video that the NBA 2K dev team really had to work really hard on bringing back crew for NBA 2K14. Now, that right there was reassurance to me that told me that the dev team or NBA 2K really never really had a interest at all in making crew for NBA 2K14 in the first place. So this was like kind of like a last minute type of thing. And that's basically what I've been saying through this whole video. And the man said it himself, and he didn't even really know it. But yeah, so moving on, man, to the next. They spoke about jerseys, or Chris Manning spoke about having jerseys, and my question on the jerseys is, are we going to be able to customize these jerseys the same way we were able to for NBA 2K10 and NBA 2K11? Or is it going to be like the versus mode on the blacktop, like the players in the league were able to have on the away team all black jerseys, or the home team would have all white jerseys? Would it be standard like those, or would it be actually customizable like the classic NBA 2K games, like 2K10 and 2K11? And I think the other thing that stood out to me as well was when they were speaking about how it can either be on a blacktop court or it can actually be in an arena. And to be real with you guys, I believe that it's going to actually be in or on the court, the blacktop court. I don't believe it's going to be in the arena, just because this was kind of like a last minute type of deal. Now, in future NBA 2K games, maybe. But currently, I don't think so. Just because, like what he just said, the dev team really had to work really hard in bringing crew back. So crew is not going to be like crew used to. From what I hear and from what I know, because the dev team and Ronnie and Chris Manning really haven't been speaking out, about the things that we would like to know. There really hasn't been any updates. It's just been little stuff from here and there, and that's that. And the things that we able to get from the commentators. So, last but not least, I'm kind of curious to know if we're able to have other players on our team as well, besides just my players. Are we going to be able to have actual league players on our team the same way we were able to have it on crew mode on NBA 2K10 and 11? Like we were able to have a full roster, a starting 5, and also a bench lineup. So if it doesn't have those, especially those a full roster like that where we were able to create it, then it wouldn't be an actual crew mode simulation type of feel. I'm sorry. And once again, man, please like, comment, and subscribe, to this video, and please leave your comments down below. And you know what I'm saying, and I'm definitely gonna come back with more content. Talk to you guys later. It's your boy Clue 25. Shout out to all my feel good gamers.